Greetings, guys. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can use Zing AI to be able to use a bunch of AI functions to edit images, specifically for cropping. And when we're talking about cropping, there's a whole range of functions that Zing AI actually offers. The first thing that actually going to be able to see is, let's say, when we enter Zing and we go into creating a workflow, we'll be able to see some sample images, or we can select one of our own using the select file. As soon as I select, let's say this is the product, that and I need to crop this product in different ways, and I'm going to show you what are the opportunities in front of us. So the first thing that we can do with this product is we can kind of clip to subject. So as soon as we do clip to subject, it's going to start processing, and it's going to just clip it end to end. So this is the clip to subject. This is one form of cropping that you can do, and I'm going to show you for products as well as for humans as well. Then the second thing that you are able to also do is being able to crop an object out of it also. So as soon as I select crop object, let's say in this is an AI specific based cropping. So let's say I say crop a perfume bottle out, and then I use false and strictness to low. And there it has been able to kind of crop the perfume bottle as well. The next one that I'm going to show you is how we are able to, let's say, do a subject focus as well. So subject focus is like, let's say I want a custom dimension, and I want to be able to crop multiple images for that dimension using the subject in focus. So let's say I want to make this 1500 by 1500. So there, keeping the subject in focus, it has gone ahead and cropped it. Not necessarily keeping the margin guidelines in mind, but using its own understanding of what the core subject is, which in this case is the perfume bottle. After that, the another useful, very useful and powerful tool we have is subject driven generative fill, where you are actually able to kind of crop or extend the background from the top, bottom, right, left, any part using the different margin as well as the different kind of parameters that you're offered. So let's say this is a rectangular image. I would want to make this a square image and probably make this product look a little smaller than what it is. I'm going to quickly select subject driven generative fill, put in my new guidelines. So let's say I want to make this a square image. So let's say 1800 by 1600, for example. I would give a top margin, top, bottom, right, left margin of 20%, let's say. And then I will show you how you can play around with the alignment as well as do the cropping or generating a background. So let's go with the central alignment for now. And then, so we've been able to extend the background, create more of it starting from here. We've also been able to kind of extend the background here in terms of how the foreground in this case has been extended along with its shadow and everything done effectively very well. And then we've also kind of been able to see on the right, the top right and the top left, how we've been able to crop from those areas. So areas where it kind of required to extend it, it has extended it, and areas where it had to crop, it has gone ahead and cropped it. So this is like a quick understanding on how you can use AI, again at scale, for cropping products effectively. Now, within this, let's say I would actually have wanted a much longer, uh, I would have wanted a much longer product photo. So then I would quickly go ahead and change around the width and height. So the width seems fine, and I'm going to increase the height to 2200, for example. Now you'll see how we're able to kind of stretch the image from the top and the bottom. because our margin guidelines are still kept the same. So then, now we've been able to kind of crop from the side and focus on the product using the same margin guidelines. Now let's change the margin guidelines and show you how we can replace the product within the same thing using margin effectively. So let's make the bottom margin 0 or like 3%, for example, and let's select the alignment to be bottom aligned. Now, here you'll easily and directly be able to see how the product will basically come somewhere here. And that's exactly where it's come down because I've reduced the margin as well. So that is the idea of how you are effectively going to be able to use Zing for cropping, focusing on the product or cropping a specific object or clipping to the subject. Using all of these different aspects, you're actually able to create a very good and effective uh, design tool at scale that can help you kind of rapidly get your product to market. So that's the idea. This video is specifically about how you are able to crop using different AI functions in Zing. So thank you so much for this video, guys. There's a whole bunch of other videos on how you can create workflows, how you can use generative AI within the tool as well. Thank you so much.